Hello, it's me. I just saw my arms. Ugh, don't want to look at them. Don't want to go there. Anyway, um, so I am coming to you, and I thought that maybe I could talk about things that I'm going to try to do to make myself more successful with Weight Watchers this time. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I've been going to Weight Watchers since, really, I think it's been this whole year so far, and I haven't really lost any weight. And then I have said in past videos some of my reasons why, and I don't know, I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but just the reasons why are, I don't know, I haven't been focusing, I haven't been putting my attention towards really losing. Hang on, I'm gonna try to adjust this a little bit to get a better angle here. You can see my house kind of messy, but not too bad. And anyway, I think this is the best place to film. So anyway, I have a lot of excuses, and I'm trying to get over that. Just an example today, when I was supposed to be exercising, I decided that I needed to just take a nap. So instead of getting up and exercising, I laid down. I don't know how do other people get past that and stay motivated. I can be motivated for a little while sometimes, and then I'll just fall off, and I don't know what happens to my motivation. It just goes away. So I don't know. One of the things that I do try to do is, read the Weight Watcher materials, and I have it, and I just don't always I have all the tools, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have every tool that I could possibly need to be successful with weight loss, to get to my goal weight and stay there. Just can't do it. My goal is to get down to 160. My highest weight was 273. So I'm not too far from 160, and if I could get down to 173, that would be a 100-pound weight loss. So that would be great, and that kind of attributes to some of this arm stuff that you saw. Can't seem to really get all that tightened up. So a message to anybody who's young: lose weight while you can, because once you get over a certain age, it's a lot harder to firm up. So anyway, I think we all know that. Here's another one of my tools that I have that I purchased. Anybody else buy this? What do you think? Have you tried any of the recipes? I haven't really tried any of the recipes. I just read through some of it. Some of the recipes are like not something that I would make necessarily, but maybe if I tried them. There was a fried chicken recipe that was in here. That's probably the reason why I bought it. And I still might try this here pretty soon. It did sound really good. It's on page 61. And if you tried it, let me know and tell me how it was. And tell me what you think of the book. I would love to hear from you guys. I'm trying not to make this too rambly. Sometimes I just want to talk, but I don't have a lot to say. I'm kind of a hard person to get to know, and I don't really, my circle of friends is very small. I don't necessarily always get along with women very well. I think a lot of them, at least in my experience, I don't know, I've just been burned a lot of times, and so I tend to keep to myself mostly. There's a lot of things that I do that I enjoy doing by myself. I don't really need to have a lot of friends. I have a lot of hobbies. I like to read, I like to journal, I like to walk, and I like the beach. All the things that I like to do are kind of individual activities. One of the things probably that I could do to challenge myself is try to do things that are more group centered, but I don't know. Like I said, my group is small. It's funny because my boyfriend that I'm with right now has the same thing. He's pretty much to himself. He's a loner. He's happy just watching TV. I'm not happy just watching TV. So anyway, I'm way off topic here. So let me get back to Weight Watchers. What I wanted to talk about was just weight loss and things that people do to stay motivated. I just don't know how to stay motivated. I'll have if I could graph it, there's like peaks and valleys of my motivation, and there's just times where I'm so off track, it's crazy. And since last July, when I got together with my boyfriend, I've gained about, I think I was around 180 something when we got together. I was 184, I think, when we got together. So now I'm at 294, so I've gained about 10 pounds in the past 9 months, and I don't want to keep going up. So just trying to figure out how to stay motivated. And he and I both exercise, and we both are weight conscious and health conscious and everything. So and just finding that sweet spot. And he's funny because he's really, really dedicated to his diet, but he'll have his off days where he'll eat off, and he'll eat a lot of calories and stuff, but he is able to get back on. When I do my off days, if I don't get back on, I'll just continue to have off days and have a hard time getting back on. I have that all or nothing thinking. I think a lot of overweight people probably do, where it's just, where if you mess up, you just throw your hands up and are like, okay, whatever. I might as well just keep on, and then it's hard to get back on the next day too. So anyway, I would love to hear from everybody and tell me how you stay motivated, what you do to keep yourself from having those days where you just can't seem to be motivated and can't get it together, and the days where you know what you should do and you intend on doing what you should do, but you just don't get to do it. I've often thought that if I didn't have to work and could just concentrate on myself, that I could do really well. That's not possible, so I dismissed that thought quickly. My most successful that I've ever been on Weight Watchers was where I had a job that I was able to mostly focus on myself. I was working as a nurse doing like some private duty nursing, where the demands on me were not very, I'm watching the birds outside my window, anyway, where the demands weren't very hard on me, and so that made it really, really easy. And I think at that time, it's been probably about 10 years ago, I lost about 50 pounds on Weight Watchers, and that was the most successful. I always say that was my honeymoon period with Weight Watchers, because I did really, really good that first time. I haven't had the same success since, but this is going to be my time where I do it, and I think doing these videos is going to help, and maybe I'll meet some new friends, and maybe learn to be a little bit more trusting and let people in a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not trying to turn this into some kind of counseling session, so I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I can see in that mirror, I've had a bad cold, so my nose is like all flaky. Looks like boogers, but it's not. Anyway, everybody have a good day. I will hopefully hear from you. Bye.